YouTube channel. My name is Kapengwe. I hope you're good wherever you're watching this video from. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new, welcome to the family. So as per tradition on this channel, we're going to say our affirmations because it is important to tell yourself nice things. Okay? So our affirmations for today are these. I am strong, I am handsome, I am beautiful, I am enough, I am loved. Now say them with me. I am strong, I am handsome, I am beautiful, I am enough, I am loved. Period. So as you guys can see from the title of this video, today I'll be telling you guys a story time. Hopefully this video won't be as long as my previous videos, but me, it's gonna be long. So I'm gonna be telling you guys the story of how me and my friends got this apartment that I'm in, because it's a really fun story. So this is what happened. So the thing is, so when you come from school and you stay in hostel, you have to stay in hostel for a whole year for you to leave hostel, unless your case is like a really special case. I have a friend of mine called Nawa. So me and Nawa were roommates for a whole year in hostel. So when time came for us to move out, Nawa had some issues with school that he needed to sort out before he left hostel. So I told this guy that, dude, I don't think they're going to allow you to leave hostel. So you settle your issues, before you can leave hostel. So this nigga was like, no, it's I'm going to leave Shashani, blah blah blah. No, let's just go. I was like, alright. So this nigga gets all dressed up and shit, you know. And I'm just looking at like you. They will not let you get out of hostel. We pack up our stuff in the apartment, and now we start leaving hostel. Long story short, my friend did leave. He went back and I left. So I told him, okay, you know what, this is a good thing. So you have your time to sort out your issues, and then I'll go out looking for a house. So I was supposed to move out with a friend. His name is Prince. Shout out to Prince, wherever you are. So Prince, I don't remember the month specifically. English specifically. Did you hear that? I don't remember the month to be precise. Precise! I don't remember the month, but I remember the dates. I think I left hostel around the 30th or 31st. I don't know what month. And Prince's rent agreement was ending on the 5th. So when I left hostel, I went to stay with Prince. The scenario was this. We weren't the only ones that were moving out of hostel. A lot of Africans that were staying in hostel were moving out of hostel. So majority of the houses were being taken up. People were grabbing houses left and right. So when I went to stay with Prince, that's when I started looking for a house. So mind you, Prince was supposed to leave his house on the 5th. After days of looking for a house, we didn't find anything. So a friend of mine, Milambo, here, I was like, hey, I've got a number for this bro who is like gonna help you guys look for a house. So and we started talking to the broker, and he was like, okay, meet me outside Orangewood. Mind you, Orangewood is just next to MK. You know, we went to Orangewood. The guard wouldn't even let us pass the gate. He was like, no, there are no apartments. Around 19 hours, we went to Orangewood. We met the broker together with the landlord of the apartment, and the guard let us in and we went to the apartment. So when we got there, we looked around. It was a 3-bedroom apartment. 2 bedrooms are self-contained, one wasn't, and it was really nice. It was very quiet, very clean, you know. I don't think there were any Africans. If we moved to that place, would have been the first African. So after the landlord and the broker showed us around, we negotiated in the price, like, okay, we're going to give you the money on this day and this day. Mind you, I was with Prince. Okay, immediately we step out of the house, we just see aunties, Indian aunties and uncles coming from all directions. Come from this. All of them now going to attack the landlord and the broker.
He has been beaten.
Obviously, they were speaking Hindi and we couldn't understand shit. So we separated. The landlord remained behind. Me and Prince started going towards the elevators. Whilst they were attacking the landlord and the okay, not like physically attacking, but they just made like a small crowd and then they started shouting and saying all sorts before me and Prince reached the elevator. I was like, dude, I think shit's for this said. We need to go ask him what's going on. So I went back and I asked him, I was like, sir, is there anything wrong? Like, is there a misunderstanding? Like, what's going on? Why are all these people outside of the houses all of a sudden? And then the man was just like, no, there's no problem. That's how me and Prince left Orangewood and we went to, where did we go? I think went to the market. When we reached the market, we saw this man on his bike together. Both of them, they were on the bike, eh? They were leaving Orangewood. And we stopped them. We're like, hey, stop, one talk to you. Because we wanted to find out like what was going on, if there were any issues, if there was a problem. So this man stops, but then he does this. He's like, I'm going to call. So we're like, alright, sharp. We waited 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. We waited for a really long time. We didn't receive any call from this man. So that's how we decided, okay, you know what? Let's call him and find out what's going on, because we really need this house. We're moving on the 5th and we'll be stranded after that, meaning that you won't have to leave and I'll have to look for a house alone. So that's how we had to call this man. This man didn't pick up. Only to find out that this man wanted to rent out the same apartment to one of Prince's other friends. Let's call her T. So apparently T was also talking to the same man, and they were making some, they were making plans for her to rent out the same apartment. But then the man stopped answering T's calls.
He has been beaten.
So you could clearly see that, okay, there was a problem here. Because he was afraid, he was scared, because the Indian aunties and uncles attacked him, they warned him, you bring these people here, it's not gonna be things. And that's how we didn't hear from this man. So the 5th comes and me and Prince are like, shit, where are we gonna go? What's gonna happen? We're in the house chilling, and then we see this girl bringing like stuff in. It was like she was moving out of the house. She was bringing stuff into the house that we were in. So me, I stopped her and I was like, what's happening? Why are you bringing these things into the house? And then she's like, no, I'm moving. I'm like, oh, you're moving? Okay, where do you live? The apartment is literally across from each other. So like, alright chap, has anyone asked for the apartment that you're moving out of? And then she goes like, no. Thank you, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Finally found an apartment. So I started talking to the landlord on WhatsApp, and we started agreeing on the prices. Okay, no, this is how much we're going to be paying, this is how much you need for security fee, you need to sign this rental agreement, and blah blah blah. We'll be there on the shiny. We started talking, and we'll be like, alright, sharp. Couldn't stay in the house Prince was in, so we had to go squat with some friends whilst we were waiting for this house to be open and for them to like renovate and stuff. So I think on the 13th or 14th, the landlord came with his son, the owner of this apartment I'm currently in, and they started doing the renovation. So he was like, I need to talk to you guys, I need to see you guys, obviously, so that we sign whatever needs to be signed and stuff like transactions. So when we got there, this man told us like, no, I've got some relatives that are coming and I don't think I'll be able to give you guys this house. Oh, by the way, now I came out of hostel at this time, so we went, the 3 of us, to go see the landlord. So like, no, I'm going to be renting it out to my relatives and stuff like that. And then we told him like, sir, we have been talking on WhatsApp. We have been talking on WhatsApp for all this time. We even agreed on the prices, on the rent, the security fee. We're just waiting for you to renovate the house, and then you come and start telling us. He's like, okay, let me think on it. I'll call you after an hour. So like, alright, sharp. Went back to the other house. It was a really sad 5 minutes in that room. It was a really sad 5 minutes, no lie. And I got up. I was like, guys, this is not fair. I don't have anywhere else to go, and we can't keep squatting at this person's house. We need to find our own house. We need to have our own rooms, privacy. So that's how I stood up and I went to talk to the landlord while he was still renovating the house, and I stopped him and I was like, sir,
now.
You cannot give this house to your relatives. You just cannot. Because where am I going to stay? You are all the other houses. We have looked and looked and looked. And there was nothing. You are our last option. If you don't give us this house, we're gonna be stranded. That's why I told the man. I was like, sir, just reconsider, eh? Just be fair. But just be fair. So I was like, okay, I've heard you. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you back. That's how I went back. And I sat down. I prayed, guys. Don't lie, I prayed. But anyway, we got a call back like after 30 minutes. And yeah, when we went there, he told us, okay, you guys, the apartment is yours. Yes, you need to pay rent on time. That's how I found myself in this apartment.
That's great.
Hey guys, so I moved from that house. I'm in a new house now with new roommates. But anyway, I hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on this video, even on my previous video, and I will see you in my next video. I just said video a lot of times. India, she's hot. Yo, okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please, we are begging. Hey, subscribe. Listen, hey, this is how you talk a penguin. Hey, what's the letter show? E. And then the rest of them can be small again. Count the time and subscribe again. Hello.